Hey, you know what? We don't have to go to the end. Do you want to go to the end? Okay. Da 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 da. Yeah. Nice job. You're making me like this piece, which is very hard to do. So that's pretty good. It doesn't seem to end ever. That's why it's hard to memorize. You know, like how many more times do I have to? You know. Are you working? Who's your teacher for this? It's Tony. Are you working on Sautier? Are you working on Sautier? Not yet. Okay. Because you're starting. She's getting it a little.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about it a little. Can we? When you're playing Sautier, it comes from here. Watch my hand. Can you give your violin to your dad for a moment? Oh, no, don't give it to your dad. He's holding up the camera.
I can
Got
take
it?
it.
Okay.
Don't drop
No, ma'am.
Be nice.
Not that I've ever dropped it before.
As he could. All right, so we want to have a. That's okay. We'll just move it up here. You want to have a wrist that can, a hand that can do that. Can you do that? Oh yeah, that's fine. Now can you move it without moving your arm? Yeah. Like, can you move it up like this? And then neutral. Just like that. And then neutral. Right, so this, yeah. And then up. Just leave the arrow where it is. Down. Up. Yeah, that's good. Good now. Move it all the way up and down. Gentle, gentle. I shouldn't feel clicking going on. Yeah. And move it around in a circle. And then the other way. Yeah. So when you play Sautier, that's what happens. But you have to move. You have to move from me. You have to, yeah, from there, right? Not from here. I mean, maybe a little bit. Yeah. 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 Hey, get your violin. Let's see if we can do this in 20 minutes. I don't know. We'll try. All right? Put your violin up. Put your violin on your shoulder. And I want you to play. Is that bowl? Is that okay for you? Okay. Sometimes a lot of people like to feel the index here. I put it forward a little.
That's fine. Whatever loosen her up.
Okay. Now I want you to, let's see. I want you to go to the A string. Go to the A string for me. Yeah. Go back. Now do it again, but I want you to go only with your hands. The hand has to go up. Yeah! Go back down. Yeah. Let's go to the A string now. Now go to the D string with just your hand. Yeah, now go to the E string with just your hand. No, it's not. There you go. Only because you're trying to do it with the wrong part of your body. See? You're trying to move it from here. Just do it reverse. Okay, let's get the go hand back. Can you pretend that you have a suction cup there, like I almost said a hippopotamus. What has suction cups? Octopus. Could you imagine how strong a suction cup would need to be for a hippopotamus? Anyway, stick. Oh, but don't grip, just stick. So the hippopotamus, Octopus is squishy. Squishy, be squishier. You're better, that's better. Yeah, that's good, a little bit in it. Soft. Soft. Softer, yeah. That's good. Hey, will you come do this?
Sure.
Or actually, come film it at least.
Sure.
Up to you, you can do both. I'm putting my thumb on these two fingers so they're stuck there. And I'm putting these two fingers here and squishing, but she has to let go with her index.
Oh, I've totally got this.
You do. You got
How
it.
about that?
And then just bounce a little. Squish, squish, squish.
Oh,
just
okay.
yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah. Kind of a fun thing to do to your kid. Because they have to tolerate it, you know? You just, I think if I ever have kids, I'm always going to be like playing with their ears. I'm going to be like, Dad, stop. I'm sorry. Okay, anyway. Tapping here can loosen you up a bit. Right? This is where I think this is where her tension is. Maybe you know that already. So if you squeeze with this finger, then everything on you will get tight. Your arm will get tight. Your shoulder will get tight. Your neck will get tight. Your head will get tight. Your brain will be tight. Tight person. So you have to soften here. And that way it will loosen everything else up. Okay. Now go to the D string with just your hand. That says you have to come up. A string, E string, A, D, G even. D, A, E, G. Now, when you come up, the thumb has to bend, because otherwise it'll break. It'll break right off. Right? Just kidding. You're like, what? Bend, bend. Yeah, so the thumb is bent and the fingers are bent. Right? And then as we move down, the thumb gets straight. No cheating. Don't hold your violin up higher so you can get there. And then now the thumb is straight and the fingers are straight, right? Then we come to the A string. Things curve a bit more. Curving, curving, curving. Yes. This is the movement that must happen when you're playing Sofia. Yeah. In fact, that loosened her right up. Except now she's got this look in her eyes like she's like, what are you doing to me? Maybe this is like a direct line to relaxing people. Is it working? You are getting very sleepy. Empty all your money onto the table. Oh well. Still gets the saute going. Alright? So you try that. Let's see, without my help. Wait. That was pretty good. Just go from the A to the D with just your hand. Oh, hey, that's pretty good, but that's not what I want. I just want you to go from the A to the D with just your hand. Can you do that? Nope. Oh, look at all this. Look at your shoulders moving, your elbows moving. Nope. Wait till we help you again. Feeling that? Just the hand, not the shoulder, right? Which sometimes we need to do that for voice reduction, but for this one, we're just going with the hand there, like that. The thumb has to bend when you do that. Okay, go to the D string. No, just one movement. And back. Okay, give your instrument back to your dad. Okay, here's another way. Put your left arm like this, right arm like this. Wait a minute. Yeah, thank you. And then just lift your hand. Yeah, that's what it means to move the bow up with the hand. Up with the hand. Nope. Yeah. Now, can you do it a little more gently? Do you have any animals? Are you gentle with them, or do you throw them around a lot?
I am gentle with them.
I have a friend who's so mean to her cats, and they love her. They come up and she just like throws them, and they're like, purr, you know. She like smacks them, they're like, purr. But you're not like that with your cats, right? Gentle, okay. So be gentle with your hand. Yeah, that's right. You're like, rah, yeah, good kitty. Yeah, that's it. You have to be a little bit more like that when you're playing violin. You have to still grip, right? There's still a grip going on there, but only as much as is necessary and as little as possible. Can you do that for me? Hold the bow. I promise I will not let it drop, okay? But I want you to see how, just hold it like that. How gently can you hold the bow before it starts to fall? That's pretty gentle, right? It's still not falling. Touch it lighter, 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 till you just drop it. Yeah. Well, you kind of went, right? But how about if you hold it this way for a moment? Can you do that? And just feel how the bow, let's hold it straight up for a second. And then move it to this, in this direction. And just feel how the bow kind of shifts in your hand. Do you feel that? That's what it should feel like when you're playing. It's just balancing. Where do you feel the most pressure now in your hand? On your index finger, right? It's just leaning there. And then we can kind of move it a little bit. And notice how the positioning changes. Stop for a second. Where do you feel it now? Yeah, it's starting to move it to there. And then we'll keep that around. And then, wait, where's your first? Oh, that looks good. That looks good. Okay, let's just put that there. Now turn it, other direction. Let's slow, slow. Change. What do you feel now? Thumb and pinky a bit. And then as you go this way, this is the hardest way to hold it. Where are you starting to feel the pressure? Into the pinky, right? Right. And release your pinky for a second. Good, but just like leave it on the stick. Yeah, soften it. This is a great exercise. It's in the Simon Fisher book. He does these kind of like where you turn the bow and you just feel, see right now you're gripping you're squeezing the bow really hard instead of letting it sort of sit in the hand and lean on your fingers. So when your pinky, go ahead, this is your pinky, okay? You be the bow, and you're pushing up with your hand, and you're pushing up against the pinky, right? This is what the pinky should do. See? I'm not soft, right? But I'm not doing this. That's kind of what your pinky does. Your pinky does this to the bow. It needs to do this. Push on me. See, I'm bracing, but I'm not pushing back. Can you do that? Yeah. It's going to take a little time because do you ever get tired from writing with a pencil? Yeah. And do you have the little, are you left or right-handed? Do you get a little bump on your finger from squeezing so much? Give it time. It'll happen. Unless you start, it's the same thing when you hold your pencil. Don't they teach you that in school? You're not supposed to squeeze your pencil? You don't do handwriting anymore, do you? You do? But your teacher doesn't say, careful, Fifi, don't squeeze your pencil so hard. No? All right, well from now on. That's nice. That's nice. So that's a really important phrase in violin playing. As much as is necessary, as little as possible. That doesn't apply to school, by the way. But to violin playing, as much as is necessary, as little as possible. Bend the thumb a bit. By the way, did you know I have a bow hold video on YouTube?
Oh, no.
It's like a minute. How'd you do that? It's like a minute and a half long.
Oh, no.
It's got a little Jack Johnson on there. It's kind of hip.
Okay.
Not really, but you should check it out on my channel. Will you do that? Do you watch YouTube ever? Okay. Nice to meet you. So you're on your way to saute. This is a good exercise for you. And then also trying to feel how the balance of the bow. So you gotta, when you go to balance that bow, you gotta make sure your pinky is round, right? As soon as you straighten it like that, no, the bow hold is not really serving you anymore.
Like that.
Yeah. Do you do that sometimes?
That's painful.
Yeah. Good. You don't squeeze here either. It's just balancing. And you rarely need to hold the bow this way, if ever, really. Because when you're playing the violin, what's holding the bow? Yeah, right now though, you're holding it. Let me hold it. So you have to, cause, yeah. Right, you're holding the bow a little bit too much. Does any of that make sense to you? No?
Sort of, yeah.
Can you tell it back to me so I feel like you got something?
Like, don't, like, pull it so much that, like, the violin is pointing.
Right, don't push back against it, right?
Don't, like, mash on your pinky.
Don't do this to the bow with your pinky, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then we talked about being able to versatile, being able to move just from your hand, right? Those are movements you need to practice, right? We talked about that. Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.